Hello, my name is Rhonda K. Kitchens, and I'm here to help you do your poster project research. I have built a page for you that's very specific to the requirements of your wonderful projects. To get to the library, go to bigbend.edu, go to Library, and this is the section where we'll find the things I've prepared. Certainly, if you're versed and very comfortable with databases, go straight to databases A to Z. You could look for databases by title, but we also have them separated by subject, which includes science. But what we've done is, if you come down here to Research, to Class Guides, I've worked with your faculty members to build the perfect guide to help you with your research. It's going to be here under ENVS 100 Poster Project Research. When you go to this page, I've set up a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tabbed piece for you. These are all the topics you'll be working on. I put that in there in case you ended up searching for us. But this video here will be in this corner if you need to refresh your ideas. This is how you use this. These are all the searches you'll need to use. If you're a person who needs to work on your searches, I've put 3 research tips here. Learn how to identify a scholarly article. You'll need to use those for your poster presentation. How to evaluate resources. Make sure they're current, relevant, accurate, they have authority, and you know what their purpose is. Also, if you're doing search and you're not finding things, sometimes just using truncation, phrase searching, or a Boolean search can make all the difference. Here, I've provided you with examples. If none of these make sense, you could absolutely write me. I have Wednesday webinars that I'll show you at the end of this piece that you can attend, and you can always come to see me in the office, or I'd be glad to make a video much like this one for your personal use. Now, let's look at the different searches we've provided. First of all, I have ProQuest. Now, ProQuest is a fantastic database that covers everything from astronomy to zoology. And if you click here, you'll go right into it. This gives you a how to use it thing if you're unfamiliar with how to use it. Again, I can also show you this in person. Science in Context is also a fantastic database. It calls out specifically scholarly articles as well as the other pieces. It does include statistics and interviews. Here's a video on how to use it. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is one of the major websites put out by our government. Sometimes it's rocked with a little bit of scandal, but it is supposed to provide us with statistics, raw data that you can use and manipulate, also scholarly articles, and consumer-based information as well. I put here these 2 different things. Certainly here you can go to the CDC, but here this has environmental health toolkits. You might find this really useful, especially for images and other ways of visualizing data. Next, I wanted to show you we put together EPA. This is another source that is approved by the faculty. If you click here, you go right into the search and EPA health topics. I also have a data set search if you're looking for numbers and figures. I've already set this up for you, and all you have to do is add your keywords. So that is ready to go. Our next section will be USDA, United States Department of Agriculture. This is set up for you to go right in and do your research. All these pages of .gov have a research bar in the upper right hand corner with a magnifying glass. Secondarily, I'd like you to see the recommended sections. This has research publications from peer-reviewed journals that was produced by scientists and persons working with or having grants from the USDA. I have set up an aquaculture search for you here because it's one of its strongest areas, but you can also, when you go to the search, change it up, add a keyword, put in other words. Now, I have set up for you a Google Scholar link that already finds Big Bend CC full text. Now, when you go in there, what you'll be looking for, I'm going to go through here for a second to make sure you understand how this works. I'm going to put in clams, just vaguely, and I'm going to go over here. Do you see where this has Big Bend CC? See the things over here? You can get to the full text clicking on this. If you click on the title, it takes you to paywall. Here, full text. So make sure you take advantage of this search. It's set up specifically for your success. And I also have a little video on how to do this. It's a little bit more exhaustive about all the wonderful things you can do with Google Scholar. There's a lot of great open access journals out there. Don't miss out on them. Also kind of look at them as well. You'll see that this is one of the more reputable searches for open access journals. I've set aside two that may be very useful for you that are in the things that you may write about. And finally, when you're using images and pictures and other types of visuals for your poster projects, think and use digital images ethically. Look for the Creative Commons. Google Scholar images sometimes belong to other people or might have some ethical concerns. If you use Unsplash and Pixabay, you're going to find not only do you have all the information you need to cite them, you also have something that's ethical and often really quite beautiful. So, again, my name is Rhonda Kitchens. I'm your librarian. I'll be glad to work with you. See you in person, email, set up a Zoom meet, or I can do a video on your specific question. And I also want to let you know about, I'm going to the home page of the library, about our Wednesday webinars. These are Wednesdays at 6:30. You can come in as you are or sign up and I'll send you a reminder. But we'll be doing library orientations, databases A to Z, how to find, read, and identify scholarly articles, which would be very awesome for your poster project. 5 databases, they're a little bit over everywhere. If you don't understand Google Advanced or Google Scholar, I would love to share that with you. And also, you can come back a couple of times if the first time didn't take, and I'd be glad to email you a video if you're unable to make it. Just go up here and sign in right here, and I'll be able to do that for you. So, I hope this was helpful, and good luck with your poster project.